check this out. This is interesting. Black Lives Matter. We've done a few videos in the last week because they can't stay out of the news one way or another. Getting away with the loot, buying more mansions. Bailing out. Spend $100,000 bailing out some idiot going around shooting people because they think that, they want to protect him because you wouldn't want anything bad to happen to a guy in prison that's in prison for shooting people. But Black Lives Matter, the organization, basically in the summer of 2020, let's say that, there's a bunch of people who got conned into supporting this organization, and everybody bragged about it, the ones that did. I sat and watched the whole entire metalcore, post-hardcore scene, which is a scene full of a bunch of bitches, and y'all could tell them I said it. Establishment supporting bitches, to be more precise. If any of you metal injection or any of you clowns want to fucking quote me on that, by all means, go ahead and do that. But I watched that entire scene shield for this organization because so many people didn't want to be deemed as racist, and they got pimped by like a bunch of activists to do things. Oh, you must do something. Okay, we're selling shirts, and X percentage of our proceeds are going to be going to Black Lives Matter, the organization, which is a con organization, along with a lot of black activist organizations. I had been long telling y'all that. Nobody listens to me, though. Either way, you clowns, and it wasn't obviously just that scene. It was among basically every single industry, it seemed like, that were funneling money, had some sort of donation, crowdfund, fundraiser, whatever effort that was funneling money effectively to Black Lives Matter. Amazon was one of those. Amazon takes action against Black Lives Matter's official nonprofit, and now it has been booted from their charity program. Let's read more into this. Amazon Smile is a corporate program that donates money from eligible Amazon purchases to designated charities and nonprofits. Suspended. This is the Black Lives Matter global little fund that they have from the platform this week for being out of compliance with nonprofit standards in many states. This is what the Washington Examiner reported. A representative from Amazon has explained this. We offer Amazon Smile program to make it easy for our customers to support their favorite charitable organizations. And we work to offer a broad spectrum of organizations, including those working to end racial injustice. States have rules for nonprofits, profits, and organizations participating in Amazon Smile need to meet those rules. Unfortunately, this organization fell out of compliance with the rules in several states, so we've had to temporarily suspend them from the program until they come into compliance. We hope that happens soon, and in the meantime, customers who have already selected them in Amazon Smile are able to continue supporting them, and we'll hold any funds accrued till they're back in compliance. So you can still donate to Black Lives Matter, but they ain't gonna get the fucking money. Is basically what's being said. So you know that we covered, and as Blaze is mentioning here, Black Lives Matter did, I don't know if temporarily, shut down its online fundraising fund. You couldn't give them money because California and Washington, they said that they weren't in compliance, basically not being transparent about where the fucking funds were going, right? And I don't see how people are still thinking that this organization is there to, I don't know, fight some sort of racial injustice. What the fuck has this organization, and I'm speaking directly about Black Lives Matter, done? They'll probably have some things named that they done. They got this person elected, bailed this idiot out of jail or some shit like that. But what have they actually done, considering the massive amounts of money that some of you crackhead motherfuckers actually gave them money because you felt guilty, because you're a guilty white dude or person or whatever it is that you call yourself or identify as. And you were so guilty and you got guilt tripped into giving this quack organization money that basically uses Black Death to get a bunch of money to do nothing with. And it seems to just line up the pockets of the cronies. We know what happened with Patrice Khan Cullors, who's no longer, I think she resigned. I don't know if she's still in Black Lives Matter, but she was one of the original founders. She done got away with the loot. Her and her wife, yeah, they're a bunch of lesbians. Her and her wife got, I don't know, hella mansions, different properties, different fucking states, all kinds of shit. He got one Canadian mansion that just got funded by Black Lives Matter, all kinds of shit. Like, it's been a hack organization from the jump. They just use the death of black men to trick you crackhead motherfuckers, as I mentioned earlier, into donating and giving them money. And you do it because you're guilty for some reason. And now all of a sudden, 2 years after they was literally, I mean, yo guys are funneling the money, but they've been doing this really since Freddie Gray situation. Well, shortly after that, let's give them a little credit. Where you know that they're getting millions upon millions of dollars, but it doesn't seem to manifest into some sort of massive change. And I'm not acting like change happens overnight, but what the fuck have they done with what's the money, Lebowski? And obviously they are not golfers. But they've gotten away with the loot. So much to the point to where you have you got the state going after them, which is, I mean, that's surprising. And then even Amazon's like, yeah, we can't give them money anymore until further notice. I think, and I mean this sincerely, that anybody that was ever, I don't care at the beginning stages or now, ever given money, ever had a crowd fund that was specifically going to the Black Lives Matter Global Network Fund, you deserve to be mocked. You deserve to be shamed. You deserve to be laughed at for being so gullible to the point to effectively you have pissed your money away. Yeah. Laugh at.
You just listened to a clip from my podcast, For Canon's Sake, which is live throughout the week at 12 p.m. Central on youtube.com/YoungRipper59 and odyssey.com/@YoungRipper59. Be sure to check out my website, ericdjuly.com, so you can stay up to date with everything it is that I'm doing. You can also become a member and get access to a bunch of cool perks and exclusive content, which includes a social media hub where you can interact with myself and other members. It even has an app that you can get, which is now live in the Google and Apple stores.